Hi guys, this is Kimmy Yanks and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today this is going to be a new feature that I'm going to be doing. Actually, it's the repeat of an old feature that I had started about a couple of months back, but there has been a massive delay to this video and apologies for that. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting look into a flying experience once again, this time on the Emirates A380 and the Boeing 777-300ER Game Changer Suite. That's the newest offering by Emirates on certain selected routes that they're operating from Dubai. As you guys can see, well, I'm actually having my DJI mic here. That's a new addition to my vlogging apparatus, if I can put it that way. And unfortunately, I did run into some really big hassles with my Sennheiser memory mic. In fact, this video should have never been shot because I had actually already completed my video back in the lounge itself, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, there were 3-4 parts of those videos that got deleted, which actually led me to reshoot this segment of the feature all over again. And also, as you guys are aware, if you have visited the racing diaries or the racing vlog from Belgium, you would be aware that unfortunately I misplaced my memory mic, and this is the upgrade that I finally gotten myself to with the DJI mic. So obviously there will be an enhancement in the audio quality, and hopefully I'm able to bring you some better content in this segment itself. So as promised, this is going to be the Emirates first class experience, and I've actually divided it into two legs, the two segments. So the first leg would obviously be from Mumbai to Dubai International Airport, and then from there on we would have the second segment, which actually is already in my drafts on YouTube and ready to be published, just waiting for this segment to get finalized, and then I'll have both uploaded in one shot. And the second segment, of course, is from Dubai to Brussels. Well, to kick things off, I actually got invited, since I was a first class passenger, to the Adani Lounge in Mumbai International Airport, and they actually have a separate seating section for the first class passengers and a separate space for the business class. If you are flying by business class, you actually have an access to a buffet spread there, which is quite an elaborate one, from snacks to hors d'oeuvres to cold cuts to salads to drinks, everything under the sun. And if you are flying first class, you also have an access to a special a la carte menu, which is now undergoing a revamp as we speak, out of which I opted to go in for the chicken kati roll, which has always been my personal favorite, followed by some molten chocolate cake with some vanilla ice cream on the side. The time that I spent in the lounge unfortunately got lost due to data corruption as well as deletion of a couple of videos. So all I could do was a collection of photos, and hopefully it does some justice to the lounge experience that I had at Mumbai Terminal 2. Of course, whenever I do travel next, I will try and cover that part again. So guys, the time right now is about 3:30, and in another 10-15 minutes I'll be heading out towards the boarding gate to board EK501 to Dubai. This is the Emirates Airbus A380, so you guys will get the opportunity to see how the first class suite on the A380 looks like. Well, of course, we all know how elaborate and elegant the Airbus A380 looks, the largest passenger jet in aviation history and currently in service. I used to love the Boeing 747 as well when it was still in operation. Of course, there are certain airlines that still operate, Lufthansa being one of the most famous ones. But yes, you've got the full double-decker jumbo jet that's there, and from Mumbai to Dubai I do have first class, but from there on, from Dubai to Brussels, well, currently I'm on business class, and I'm praying that I do get the opportunity to upgrade myself via miles at Dubai itself. Unfortunately, the upgrade availability did not open up before flying out on from Mumbai, so we do need to wait and see what the situation is in Dubai. If in case I'm not able to get myself upgraded, well then you will be able to see the business class experience on the 777-300 game changer. But if I do get the upgrade, then of course you'll be able to see the first class suites on the game changer 777-300. Of course, on the way back I do have first class from Brussels to Dubai, so that any which way should cover for the first class experience. But yes, let's see how things pan out, and yeah, it's been a great and restful time. I just came back from a complimentary foot massage which lasts for about 30 minutes. So yeah, it was really interesting, and yes, thank you so much for all the hospitality, Adani Lounge, and thank you Terminal 2 for being as efficient as ever with passenger movement. It's a very, very busy Thursday morning here, which is quite uncharacteristic for Mumbai, because we don't see the business and first class lounges as full as they are currently. So yes, anyways guys, moving on, next up will be the Emirates Airbus A380 first class suite. So welcome to the Airbus A380, the largest passenger jet in aviation history, and this is the Emirates first class suite. This is 2 kilo, and yes, it's so nice to be back in an A380 after a span of almost 3 years. The last time I did travel on an A380 was the same flight, EK501 to Dubai, an early morning flight, which again was en route to Brussels, so that's an interesting coincidence. But yes, this is the Emirates first class suite, and I will be taking you guys through all that is there on offer in the suite, like I always do, and what are the things that you would not normally see on the 777 that you have on the A380 is something that should attract a lot of interest for many of you guys too. Anyways, talking about the passenger load, well, this jumbo jet can house 517 passengers, so you've got 14 people in first class, you've got 76 in business, followed by 427 in economy, so that's 517 passenger manifest that you would have on a fully booked Airbus A380 with Emirates Airline. So that's quite a heavy number. But yes, with that being said, I will take you guys very quickly around the suite, give you all a quick walkthrough, and then take you down to the front of the plane and show you the onboard shower, as well as towards the back of the plane, where you can get to see the business class and the lounge at 40,000 feet. So that's quite an interesting sight to behold. Thankfully, this is a much newer Airbus A380, so that's a welcome change, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Take care guys, and there's more content in the next segment. So this is the overview of the first class. You've got 14 seats on board as compared to the 8 that you see on the 777-300ER, and this is actually a 1-to-1 configuration, just like the 777. The difference though between the two planes is that, if you guys have seen my previous video wherein I was showing you the first class experience from Budapest to Dubai, the suites were actually all in one line, but this actually has an offset, so you've got a step formation, so there is a fair amount of privacy and separation for each and every guest in first class in the Emirates Airbus A380. And then of course that side you do have business, and from there on you have the lounge at the back of the business class. So yes, this is the 1-to-1 formation, and while I was showing you guys, as always, we do have some Arabic coffee and some dates to go along with it. Very quickly talking about the A380 suite itself. Well, in terms of the seat width and the suite width itself, I still think the 777-300 has a little bit more in terms of quite minuscule an amount, but there would be, I mean, that's probably my own assessment, that I feel that the 777 has slightly more width, be it in terms of the suite itself or the seat. The layout of the A380 suite is very much similar to what you see on the 777. If you guys have not seen that, then I will be leaving the link in the top right hand side corner, so you guys can go up and check it out. This was on the Budapest Dubai leg, EK112. And other than that, you still have your writing kit, as you can see here. You still have your stuff from Byredo, the BOM, and then of course you still have the mini bar, which is right here, and it opens very much in the same way as you would see on the 777-300ER. Other than that, of course, you get your joystick or the center controller, or the tablet as the Emirates in-flight crew like to call it, with the eyes on offer information, communication and entertainment. The other thing I would like to talk about is this obviously has a little bit of more things in customization in terms of seat adjustment. You can either go one touch, which basically gives you 4 presets: the upright, dine, lounge or the bed position. If you want to do tweaks to certain portions of your seat, then you can do that as well. You've got your lights, you've got a reading light, table lamp, seat light and the privacy light, so these are all available. In terms of control, you have your privacy doors, which basically shut to give you separation from, well, not really the outside world, but whatever is outside the confines of your suite itself. Other than that, you've got this joystick to move around the controls that this tablet has, and of course this is for changing the brightness and all that stuff. Once again, you can see you still have the same buttons for retracting or opening your blinds, so you can see that happening right now. There you go. And then once you press that, it comes back up again. So yes, very nifty little thing. And yes, this was very quickly a walkthrough of how the A380 suite looks. You have your noise cancelling headphones by Bowers & Wilkins there as well. These are the PX headset that Emirates has designed. I mean that Bowers & Wilkins has designed especially for Emirates. With that said, and the suite features and the suite layout out of the way, I'm actually going to be moving ahead and trying to show you guys the onboard shower, and then later I'll do a walkthrough through the business class and the onboard lounge itself. So these are the steps that lead you down to the lower deck, which houses the economy class. And like I said in the earlier part of my video, there are about 427 seats in economy class, which brings up the passenger load to a mammoth 517. And here, although it's a short flight, so we don't really have snacks and canapes and drinks here, but otherwise you would normally see this small little mini first class lounge loaded to the teeth for the guests of first class whenever they need to come out here and socialize and talk or have some munchies en route to their destination. And yes, now for the main feature, getting a shower at 40,000 feet. I'm not going in for one though, but I will be showing you guys how the shower spa looks. And this is the shower spa. All you have to do is lock. The lights come on. Everything is motion activated as it should be. Well, hello there. This is Kimmy Hanks, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so here you've got some toiletries, and it's actually based on the Emirates thing. One is called Revitalize and the other is Tranquility. So yes, there's a Revitalize series and then there's a Tranquility series, and based on what really tunes in with your needs, you can actually use those range of products while you shower on board. This is your shower, and you've got this slider lock. And right now, as I said, since this is a very small flight, if you do want to have a shower, you can actually request the airline crew to do that, and they will organize a shower appointment, as they love to call it. Here you can actually see a timer. So this timer shows you the amount of water that is left for you to use. If I were to talk about the overall duration, you have about 5 minutes of water supply. So of course you can use the shower start-stop button to regulate the flow of water, and this is your temperature control. And as you keep using the shower, that timer or that counter keeps winding down to let you know that okay, this is the amount of time that you have remaining of the shower, or the water for the shower. Here you've got some more towels, and you've got perfumes for the ladies and the men on board by Bulgari. You've got this hand wash and this hand cream, which is really good. I highly recommend using this on board. It's for Emirates, specially designed for Emirates. And yes, you also have a hanger here to hang your clothes. You've got a good amount of storage space. Some more amenities here, which have some more toothpaste and sanitizers. You've got a hairdryer here. It's locked right now. And then you've got some sanitary napkins there. So we are entering the realm of the business class, and sorry, that is how the business class is, and walking straight through very quickly, keeping that straight as we can go, right to the end of the business class, not really wanting to disturb any fellow flyers. Here we are in the Emirates Onboard Lounge, and there you have it, the Emirates Onboard Lounge, looking elegant as ever. You've got some snacks, you've got a nice lounging area, and of course,
if you want, I can take your photo.
And this is the large screen which shows the air show. Behind there you actually have the resting area for the airline crew, which is quite a sight to behold by itself. And yes, this is the entire area that you get to see on board the business class lounge of the Emirates A380. So that was a very quick walkthrough of the business class and the onboard lounge. I really could not stop there and talk about it because the breakfast service was in progress, and at the same time I didn't want to intrude into the privacy of my co-travelers in business class, so I had to really walk through that business class cabin very quickly. And of course, on such flights you always have to be mindful of the privacy of your co-travelers. Anyways, as you guys can see, I hope you guys can see, there's a table laid out before me. Let me just pull this a bit down. There's a table laid out, and I'm actually not having the hot meal in the dine on demand service. I'm just sticking to some cappuccino, a blueberry yogurt, and some croissant. If Emirates does have some chocolate croissant on board, that would be brilliant. And yes, that would be it. And most probably after that I will actually crash before we end up going into our final descent into Dubai. I don't know why I was about to say Abu Dhabi, but anyways. So this is a truncated breakfast spread as requested by me. I was not really wanting to have a hot meal, so just stuck to some blueberry yogurt, a cappuccino, and we'll be having a chocolate croissant coming my way soon enough. Welcome to the Emirates first class lounge here at Dubai International Airport. And as you guys can see, it's quite an empty lounge. This is just a sitting area and it's a very small portion of what is a very humongous lounge. So we'll just very quickly take you guys across all that is there to show you here in this lounge. With regards to my first class upgrade, well, Emirates has put me on a wait list because there are only a couple of seats available. So just before the gate opens, if the seat isn't sold, then I will be upgraded on miles. So that is the situation right now. And with Emirates, this is always how the case is in the lounges here at Dubai, as far as the eyes can see. So you've got this whole line of chairs put up to cater to guests, although the lounge is never as full as it is supposed to be, even though it is early in the morning and a lot of flights are coming in from Europe as well as from Australia as well as from Asia. So yes, this is how the lounge looks. And if I turn around this side, we actually have the Dubai duty free shops as well as shops for the travelers to go to and buy themselves some memories and souvenirs from Dubai. So this is again a very large sitting area, and once I turn around this way, we have we shall be turning towards the buffet section, and this is a huge dining space here where we have everything under the sun. Here you can see there is a bar and a coffee machine. We've got some freshly cut fruits, dry fruits as well, some desserts. That is the dining section. And then this is the hot section here, consisting of Middle Eastern salads as well as breakfast products like almond milk French toast, plain paratha, black chana masala, stir fried bibimbap, bibimbap with chicken. That's something I've never heard of that before. Hash browns, some sauté mushroom, chicken sausage, scrambled eggs. And as we walk towards this side, we also have a small pastry section. This is another dining area, and this side we've got a small pastry section that is catering to the guests. And we've got some yogurt, fresh juices, as well as some muffins, baklavas, things that are specific and special to Emirates. And we've got these timing screens all over the place, and you can actually see is my flight showing up? Not yet, but yes, it will eventually on the information screens. And okay, there is a cleaning happening in progress, so we just stick to the side. We got a charging station here, bunch of magazines for the travelers to read, and here we've got a huge section once again of seating, along with fountains, which is actually near the entry of the lounge right there. Now for those who actually intend to relax, recline and get some sleep, they actually have a quiet lounge section as well for travelers to relax. There's that business center here to check up on your emails, get some prints if needed. And on the far side there, we actually have recliners as well. A very quiet section of the lounge. There's hardly any activity, as you guys can see, in comparison to the business class, which is very, very busy in the mornings, be it the weekday or the weekends. It's always nice to be in first class because, like I said, it's a very silent place. And this is actually the best lounge of Emirates at the Dubai International Airport. A very silent lounge and very less frequented by travelers. Well, as you guys can see, this is Concourse B, and we'll actually be having our flight leaving from Concourse C. So it's going to be about a 15-20 minute walk down, but you can see the activity at 7 in the morning here at Dubai International Airport. A plethora of passengers flying in from various destinations, flying to various destinations all across the world with Emirates and its amazing offering of connections. So this brings me to the end of part 1 of this Emirates first class experience from Mumbai to Brussels. This was the Mumbai-Dubai leg, as I promised you guys. Part 2 is ready, and you can actually access it from the top right hand side corner, and that will of course cover the leg from Dubai to Brussels. This is of course on the newest offering by Emirates, the Game Changer Suites as they call it. And the Game Changer of course is something very revolutionary on the Boeing 777-300. You've got full height doors, you've got complete privacy, you've got an elaborate flight seat that's been designed by Mercedes-Benz, a zero gravity seat as they call it. And then of course you've got your virtual windows. That's a very interesting feature to have. You've got a pair of binoculars on the side to get a close-up view of whatever you can see from your flight window. And yes, all those parts would be covered in part 2 from Dubai to Brussels. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Apologies for how it kicked off, but I promise it's only going to get better from here on. If you guys are on other social media channels like Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, I will be leaving the link in the description. So if you guys want to connect with me there, please do. I would love to be networking there as well. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the feedback that I've been getting over the past few months. I really appreciate it, and wishing you all compliments of the season and a wonderful 2023. Take care guys, stay safe, enjoy your holidays, and I'll see you very shortly.